You know, when you hit the playoffs, man, it's a whole nother level. You know, on the road, sometimes it's the 25 that came on the plane with you. And maybe a couple sprinkles of a couple fans that fuck with you, but
them 25
but those like 25 is always like this, and this is all we got in here. Other than the fans, these are the 2-3 fans in here ain't gonna do shit, right? they you know what I'm saying? Like, we in here. So you need everybody on the same page. You need everybody in. Young guys in the league, you know, and then too, what I know about the league too is when you are in the circles of conversation, you know, you can find out what's going on in every team and the personnel and how the dynamics of it. And I've been hearing this, man. I've been hearing this for a while. And I don't think that when you hear stuff continuously that one is made up, because some of it could be hogwash. Sometimes it's just steam. But man, I've been hearing this continuously about just how the young kid Ayton, man, and how he gets disconnected and how he doesn't always stay engaged. And at first, you know, I didn't really see it. But you know, a lot of times, super hyper aggressive, like where you're fronting and I'm giving 3/4, I'm going high 3/4. This time I'm double teaming. He's coming down. He's not initiating. He's coming down. Joker's getting past the dotted lines, posting up where he wants. He catches it. He's getting 7. Bro, let me explain something to all the certified fans out here. Let me tell y'all something. If I say anything wrong, I want you to stop me from what I'm saying. Okay. Bro, if you get 7 dribbles in the NBA, in the post,
you're not stopping nobody.
You're supposed to score the ball, bro.
Stopping nobody.
Bro, he's getting 7, 9, sometimes 7, 8, 9 straight dribbles where he's push 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, come on, man. Nah. Matchup between Ayton and
Jokic.
And Jokic, man. It's
one-sided like a motherfucker.
He hasn't did anything different though. He's played him the same way for 4 or 5 games now. You understand what I'm saying? Like, bro, Joker's too good. He's too good. He's like guys like that. You can't come down guard Timmy. Can't come down guard Shee. Can't come guard Zach Randolph the same way. These guys are going to adjust. You know what I'm saying? Guys who can actually change the course of a game, bro. Like Joker. Joker and Jimmy Butler to me are imposing the will on the game so great that you either got to double team them very early, like when they get them in real life. This is what you do on the playground, bro. You don't get 7 dribbles in the post. Bro, he's getting 7, 8, 9 dribbles. And then I'm getting mad at them. The guards are not coming back trying to dig or nothing. Bro, that's what I'm saying. But DeAndre Ayton, Mr. Ayton, you're going to have to do something different. You're going to have to give him a high 3/4. You're going to have to front him, man. I didn't mean to hog the whole segment, but tell me what you want. What you seeing? What are you seeing?
Or make him work on the offensive end. I mean, I think make Jokic work on the defensive end. Ayton is very talented.
Yes.
But just like you hear, I hear it. It's always been between his ears. It hasn't been his skill set. I mean, this guy can range. He can step out a little further than the mid-range, knock that down. He's a lob threat. He can block shots. There's a lot of different things he can do.
Man. Big fella should be better than this.
But it's between his ears. And, you know, that's what I heard was the reason why they were hesitant on paying him, is because they didn't really know how he was going to be. He was already a handful when he was just on his rookie deal. You give this dude $100 million plus, and are you going to be able to have that same focus? Are you going to be able to talk to him? You've seen him bypass Chris Paul when Chris is trying to talk to him. You know him and Monty are like this. You saw him complain about, what's the dude's name that's been playing for him? The white boy with the mohawk? Oh, yeah. They're putting your input because we're both in agreement. This guy is very, very, this is number 1 pick.
He should.
Very talented.
Yes. I would go to him. I think that the scoring load is so heavy on KD and Booker. And you know what? They are initiating it.
Yeah.
Booker's not even waiting. Booker, if it ain't a double team, he's initiating offense right away. So you can't even, it ain't even like you can do anything. These guys, your 2 best players are being aggressive. You got to find it though.
Yeah.
I'm seeing Joker come down, giving you 9 dribbles, hook shot, boom, or 3, 4 moves in the post. Nobody's digging. He's not up and under them 3 times, get the shot, boom, come down, rest. 1,000. I'm talking about for like 12 seconds, 15 seconds rest. Ayton comes down on the slow drag, he comes down.
It's funny you say, like, because as Lawndale, when you say we watch other things outside of the game, you watch how guys interact in the huddle. You watch how they are when they come out the game. You watch, it's something as simple as if I'm coming out the game and give you this, and you go this, and I don't get shit from you, And we see that as former players. It's like, it's a red flag for us. You know what I mean? And you get that a lot from Aiden. So it's not, to me, it's not necessarily about, but there's no reason why this guy can't be a 20-12, 20-13 off just pure hustle, offensive rebounds, you know, feeding him out the pick and roll, hitting some mid-range jumpers. But, you know, so you see all this play, but then you hear him, what did he nickname himself something, didn't he? Dominating, you know, so you're giving yourself nicknames, but you're just not going out. Like, again, that's, to me, your focus.
Offensive end does the same thing. The Phoenix Suns has to do something different in their approach, man.
I just don't know if they can, because like
you
I
don't
said,
think so?
I think that they can possibly get a game at home because they got their crowd behind them. The role players will play a little bit better at home. You know what I mean? But yeah, the style hasn't changed. And to be honest, Tick, there's nothing you could really do with Joker. You know what I mean? You just got to, you know, make him work. To me, I mean, let me ask you, because you were a great defender too. If you were playing him, I'm sure you would give him a ton of different looks, but how would you play him as this is your matchup this series?
So a guy like Joker, very long, gets his hands on a lot of ball. He has a combination of, but he has one dribble, two dribble pull-ups, one dribble off the catch, moves like Dirk would attack you, right? And then Dirk also had like floaters to where he wouldn't go down there and try to ram it on you. But if he really wanted to lay it up on you, he would really, you know what I'm saying? So he has some of those dynamics. But he also has a lot of Zebo. He doesn't have great lift. So he's always initiating first. The hardest thing about Zebo was the initial hit.
In your chest.
Man, his greatness was that when he knew he wasn't getting the ball, he would initiate the wrestle. And if you wasn't ready to be on some, like, what's up? Like, if you weren't ready, bro, Zebo would actually grab you, pick you up, and he was just strong enough to move you enough to where he would just, and then he would seal you. And anything that came off the rim like this, he would either grab it left hand, and then he was always using the rim. And that's how Joker plays. If I'm having a guard Joker right now, bro, the first thing I'm finna do, I'm finna initiate the fight early. Soon as you take it out and you're trailing, man, I'm waiting on you. I'm at the free throw line at that end waiting on you. And guess what I'm gonna do? He let you swing for boom, bam, then he adjusted. So in that, either you gotta mix it up, initiate, and then on the offensive end, oh, nah, we finna run. I'm finna see how good of a shape you are. I'm finna get down here first. I'm gonna be big. Come on, give me the motherfucker here. I didn't get it this time. I'm gonna be setting hard picks, rolling hard. Like when you're doing this,
I'm gonna run into screens, so he has to run too. Like
this the coolness. I don't want to be out here. It ain't. He picking up on that. You know, Joker ain't really poking the bear. He ain't initiating Aiden. He ain't getting him hot on nothing. He just down here pushing him. He'll get pushed. Rebound, lay it back up. He go back down. He ain't mean mugging. I'm gonna bump you a little bit. I'm gonna be able to smell your cologne, your hairspray. I'm gonna be able to smell. I'm gonna bump you a little bit. By the time we get to the three-point line, I'm gonna run back because I got some responsibilities. As you go in the pick and roll, boom, we're gonna go in the pick and roll together. I'm gonna walk through there. Hey, I'm calling. Hey, go under us. The guard gonna come under. If I got to show, I'm gonna show early. But I'm not. I gotta switch it up. Next time I come down, I may let him run. Give him some. With five. Take one. Like
it's okay.
You cannot give him the same thing because guess what he's doing. Joker's so smart, he letting you come down. I won't even watch the ball. I watch off the ball.
Yeah.
Gift defensively, you would say personally, more psychological or physical? Because you said a little of both here.
So my greatest gift would be my education. I was prepared to play Matt. I was prepared to play, listen, I got this from Sam Mitchell and Terry Porter. Terry Porter taught me to say, look, on your matchup, these are the guys you're gonna play because the guy come off the bench, so these are two guys but you're gonna have to switch. And a lot of times you're switching with these guys. So you gotta know what they do. So if you get in the 1-4 pick and roll and you switch, and we switch it at night, and you don't know what the guard does, you're fucked. You know what I'm saying? And that education is everything. So I would go into the game knowing at least after practice, I may grab Matt or a teammate and say, come here, let me go on something, because Timmy and them got this pick where they come up and they, on a strong side, where they come up and they get a back pick and he either has lob, well, I got to be responsible, or he goes over the top. I need to see it. So I would go over that. And he's like, what you doing? I'm like, man, I'm going through something.
I think that's what made, not to cut you off, to me, playing against him for so many years, his greatest gift was his mind. You know, he was blessed with the physical ability and worked his ass off to fine-tune that. But to me, his mind and his motor, you know, like you said, as simple as knowing, we're not saying Aiden don't know the scouting report, but just knowing the scouting report like the back of your hand, and not just the two guys you're going to guard, because like you said, this now more than ever, you got to know the whole fucking scouting lineup because you're switching everything.
And competitiveness, bro.
The dog, the motor, and the smarts to me, because the athlete, the skill set.
To lock a nigga up in the league says something about you.
Yo, come on, man.
Because you're not just physically locking somebody up. Mentally, you have this person can't even think straight on the pattern of the moves that he has, what he's going to do when he get the ball. When you have miscombobulated a professional, bro, that's a different level of influence, and that's all I'm saying. And I'm not expecting Ayton to come out here and get any of this. This is obviously over years of educating me, having a hunger, but being competitive. Sometimes being competitive will actually even you out. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying he's going to have to give him something different. He's the fucking MVP for a reason, and when you're dealing with talent like this, you have to attack in different ways. I actually think Phoenix it's over now. I feel like Denver has confidence now. Every last player on there has confidence, and they're pissed off, and they're playing like it.
My question to you, does Aiden learn from this?
Listen,
Will he learn from it? Will he apply it next year? Okay, look at the playoffs. He served me. He was doing this, and that. I didn't really get this off. I gave him. Will he be that? To me, I think Phoenix wants to know that too. Will he learn? Because we were just talking off air before we started. Sacramento's going to learn so much from what happened to Golden State.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Well, Aiden, as a professional who was one of the highest paid players on his team, a go-to guy that they need to move forward, will he learn from this experience, from him getting his ass busted, and will it make him work harder?
That will be the billion-dollar question. And I think that and I hate to say that, I think he has time to be able to be whatever he wants to be.
Plenty
in
of
this
time.
league, right?
And he has a skill set that I think you said he could be whatever he wants. He could be average, or he could push the bounds of being an all-star every year and being a go-to type guy.
He can be on the